All right, everyone. Thank you for jumping on with us. We're just going to share a couple things about the Elevate Retreat. I've had lots of questions about it, so I'm going to kind of give you a little flow of what happens there. And then I have the most beautiful girl who I love so dearly, and we laugh so hard together, Katrina Potter, on with me. So I'm going to have her share her experience with you guys. But first, I just wanted to have you guys understand what happens at Elevate Retreats. We really focus on soul work. And when I say soul work, it means we look at what are your passions, what are your values, what are your beliefs, and we really dig into and dive deep into what it is that you're living right now. What is the story you're telling yourself? What is your experience of life? And what do you want it to be? And the Elevate Retreat is really about closing the gap, about looking at what do you need to let go of? What do you need to burn? What do you need to see differently? Where do you need clarity? And giving you the tools to do it. So I myself, my husband, and Nate Hovey and Danae Dioria are all facilitators. And we also have other facilitators that are going to be helping out at the retreat. But we really go inward. And what I love about it is it's such a safe environment to do so. You know, it can be very vulnerable for us at times to do this kind of work. And what we wanted to create at Elevate Retreat is to create such a safe environment with the tools you need to not only go through it, but break through it. And so we do lots of soul work. We go in and you come out differently. And what I love about it too is that everybody comes with different needs. Everybody comes with different desires of what they want to break through or what they want coming out of it. And they get it. So their intentions are all, I mean, whatever your intention is going into this retreat, you're going to come out the other side beyond what you thought was possible. But what's so needed in this journey of building our own businesses or living a life in fulfillment, you don't have to do doTERRA to come to this retreat. It's actually going to massively support your doTERRA business if you do doTERRA, but if you don't, you're welcome. And what I also love about it is that we teach so much about self-care by doing it for the 4 days. We're in full-on self-love, self-care action mode for 4 days. And what we want to do is help you rewrite your story of how, what it means to take care of yourself and what you need, so that not only do you reach your goals with more ease and more fun, but that you feel good doing it, that you see that it's possible to take care of yourself while you change the world. And then the last piece is this piece of play. It's something that was missing for me in my business for so long. I was so damn serious all the time. I just wanted it to go fast and furious and get to my goals. And I had a one-track mind. And it wasn't until the last few years that I really saw the value of incorporating play, not only in my personal life, which has been huge for my family and the connection that has grown between my husband and kids, but with my professional life, that it should be more fun. We should laugh more. We should play more. That especially if you're doing network marketing, relationship is everything in this business. And so just growing and learning how to build stronger relationships through play will make all the difference for a long-lasting, thriving team. But many of us also just don't take the time to play. So just by coming to Hawaii, it is truly the most healing ground. We literally moved to Hawaii after my dad passed away because it helped heal my soul at a level no other place on this earth ever has. So we intentionally did the retreat in Hawaii for that reason, because of the healing ground, because of what the land offers us. So we definitely have an amazing experience. And not only do we have Katrina on, who was at one of our last Elevate retreats, or our last one in Wyoming, but she also is going to be at the one in Hawaii, both participating and help facilitate in areas too. So we're so lucky to have her. I want her to just chat for just a minute about her experience at the one in Wyoming and mainly what came out of it. It's so nice to go and have a 4-day retreat. It feels so good, but what are the results is what all you guys want to know. I know it. Yes, the experience is fantastic, but what also came out of it. So I'll have Katrina share, and I love working with Katrina. Katrina is building a massive, thriving business and all over, but she lives in upstate New York, and she was young coming into this business. And so she was younger than most, and yet she's done it with such beautiful poise and but play too. What I love about Katrina, like I mentioned, is we laugh so freaking hard every time we're together because Katrina knows how to play, and people are attracted to that, but she's also brilliant. Her strategy and her mind is just something you want to soak up. So you will get some time with her if you meet with us in Hawaii. She's a diamond in doTERRA, has an incredible thriving business growing really fast. And yet she still took the time to come and be at this retreat. And I want to hear your experience, Katrina, because sometimes when we're in the place that you're at in your business, we don't think we have time to slow down to actually do this kind of retreat. So what did it do for you? Kind of just, if you don't mind sharing with us a little bit. I'm so grateful you're on with us right now.
Thanks for having me on. I think first of all, I want to know if you're up for hire to just walk with me everywhere I go and introduce me like that everywhere.
Yes, I will
we
be
all
in your
need
pocket.
Brienne hubby everywhere I go.
It's all truth, sister.
Well, thank you for that. I have so many things that as I was reflecting and trying to come up with what I wanted to share and like bring in the passion of what I felt at the Wyoming retreat. There's so many things that come up, but I think you said it while you were chatting, we take out of every encounter what we set our intentions for. And I remember setting an intention right before I went to the retreat that I didn't know what I needed to take away, but I was trusting that everything that I needed was going to show up and just playing full out. Those are my intentions. I'm here 110%. And like you said, I was feeling that piece of having a hard time figuring out the balance of my business. I had just shifted roles into being a new mom, and I was at this space of just trying to figure out how I was taking the next step in my business. And so that was my intention, was just play full out. And the biggest thing I got, I think, was this overwhelming sensation to just trust myself and believe in myself in a way that I hadn't up until that point. And I think that word alone, like just the trust of myself, has blown up my business in a way that every facet of my business has blown up because of things that we did in Wyoming. And it was through like communication styles. We talked about that, and that's been one that has resonated. I've said when I was in Wyoming, that phrase alone, when I was in Wyoming, I feel like I've used that like probably 20,000 times. Like, yeah, when I was in Wyoming, we talked about that, or yeah. I learned this, and there's so much beauty in the planned itinerary in the retreat. For sure, you did such an awesome job with that. And then the other piece that comes in is just being with like-minded people. I think sometimes when you see people on social media, you're like, gosh, they have it all together. They're perfect. They're beautiful. And then there comes in this piece of comparison a little bit, like, they have it, but I'm lacking in that. And to be able to sit in the same space of all of these brilliant minds and to just talk and get to know each other and see who they are at their core, I think you learn so much from that too, and develop as a person, and just getting to know these different people that are doing amazing things. And so that was another big piece. The friendships that I created while I was there have lasted, and they're, I'd still talk to. So there's been a ton, but those are the two big things that I think really, really impacted my business and my life as well. So.
Yeah, I love that, Katrina, and I agree. I think, masterminding with like-minded people, but that do it different, is such a huge part of our success in this business, that we stop thinking we have to do everything alone. When you build that community and you feel a belonging, you can come and be part of that sacred circle as you, fully as you. You don't have to change anything. You can be safe to show all those parts, but also get to learn and grow from other people. Every retreat or event or workshop or anything I've ever attended, most of the growth that came out of it for me was actually through the other people, not the actual teachers. And of course I learned so much from teachers, but I believe that to be true. When I'm sorry, a call just came through. When I'm facilitating at Elevate, I know that most of your growth's actually going to come from each other, not what we teach you. It's and then taking it and putting it into action, which I've seen you freaking do, Katrina. You're on fire in your business. You started a podcast, you built a website. I don't know what else have you done, but it is this level of trust that I have seen grow in you. And it is everything. When we can trust ourselves and feel safe to move forward, trusting that we don't have to know everything, we can trust that every step we take, we'll figure it out. I think that that's what sets apart the ones who go really big to the ones that stay safe, right? So is there anything else you've seen from the results that of trusting yourself other than building a whole website and podcasts and blowing up your business?
All of that on a business piece for sure. I think the biggest thing is just I found healing in places that I didn't even think I needed. Like you slowly just trusting the process, trusting myself, all of that trust, and it has brought so much healing. And I feel like, yes, you know, owning your own business is awesome in the freedom that it brings and the capacity, but it also is liberating to develop as a human being and heal in places. And so I'm super thankful for Wyoming, and there was never an ounce of doubt of if Hawaii was going to happen. I was like, oh, you're doing a retreat? Well, I don't care if I'm not invited. I'll be like, I'm going to soak in the brilliance. So,
it's like little creepy Katrina sitting in the back. It's like
and all of the pictures just like.
I love you. I agree. I think that it's something magical happens when we are all 4 days, all immersion. I was thinking about some of the biggest life-changing moments in my life is when I was all immersed. I love to like sip on books, you know, like slowly feed that thirst and slowly build my knowledge, or take a program and do it over time. I love all that kind of stuff. But where I get the most results is all immersion, like all in. Everything changes from that moment. So I think that's a big part of Elevate is the 4 days all in. And you came all ready to play full out, Katrina. It was crazy to see the transformation happening before our eyes. And then it was not surprising to see the results that came out of it with the last 6 months. So I just love you dearly. I love you for playing full out and trusting that process, but also showing up and inspiring everybody else too. And then that we get to have you in Hawaii. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have so much fun. I love it. So for everybody listening, there's only 8 spots left now. We're getting close to being full. So if this is something that's calling you, your heart's beating, you really want it to happen, don't let money be a factor. There will be a way, I promise. It's happened to me so many times in my life where I wanted something really badly, and then I figured out a way to get there. So the flights to Hawaii are really good prices right now in April. And then it's like the most incredible resort stay you've ever experienced, where we're going to be staying at. It's just unbelievable paradise, along with some truly deep transformational work. So, and play, lots of play. And we're going to move your bodies. We're going to make you soar. Katrina.
I took up kickboxing, or what was, I don't even
boxing,
know.
Yeah.
What is that thing we're doing? After the retreat, that's another thing that
you started to love to box.
I'm a powerhouse punch now.
Yeah, dude, you were scary. It really scared me when we were watching you. I'm like, okay, I thought I was strong, but I would never get in a fight with Katrina. I really don't. I don't know if I could. I mean, I would fight for my life, but you're a beast. Anyways, I love you so much, Katrina. Thank you for sharing that. I think it's going to help a lot of people who have been questioning if it's right for them. If it is right for you, you'll be there. You'll figure it out. So thank you, Katrina. I sure love your guts. I'll see you soon. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.